In this training, I'm going to show you how to, from a form, be able to match, check automations, and also share a link with our communications department to be updated onto the website, or what link to use if you're sending it to your participants. We're going to click the Forms button on the left-hand side, and you'll see a button called Forms I Manage. This will show you all the forms that you personally manage. You'll want to click the form that you're interacting with. First, we're just going to check to make sure you're getting the emails when someone fills it out, if you'd like to be able to be receiving that type of communication, in which case it'll come to your inbox, you can click it, and then it'll bring you right to that form response. In form settings, we're going to come down and look at admin notifications. Right now, these two individuals are receiving admin notifications for this form. You can also check here to see if there's any set automations for the whole of the form. As long as we're in here though, why don't we scroll down to where we're making our payment. If you click on that, it'll highlight the box and you can scroll down. You can see we've had some other payments before that aren't active, but these are our 4 active ones. Now below here, we can see that each of these have an active step that occurs. When someone chooses to pay for GriefShare, they're added to the group GriefShare. And you can add more automations if there's ever more classes added, so that on the back end, when you match them, they'll get added right away to your group. That helps with attendance so that you don't have to keep adding them each time, but it allows you to have them automatically added. So now that we know that our form is good, we've checked our admin notifications, and we've checked our automations, we're going to come back to the main page of the form. On this main tab, you can see the amount of responses that have not been matched yet. Now, it's important that we match the responses. That's the only way that the automations occur to get them added to our groups. So I clicked a little fast here, so I'm going to take a step back. Right here under the Responses tab, you'll see a Manage Responses, and that's what I clicked. You can go for all unmatched, matched, unpaid, or paid, and it'll sort it by that. I'm going to have it in the unmatched section. To match a person, like Forrest, you're going to click Match Person. It's going to show you probable people that could be this individual in our database already. So I'm going to hover over his name and look at primary contact information, such as home phone number and email, maybe even address. So we're going to click here on Forrest's name, stating that this is the same Forrest. When I was looking at the phone number in the previous section, I could see his phone number here match that of his form response. I'm going to click Save then. It'll continue moving on to the next people. And I'm looking here, I see the phone number is the same. It looks like there was an update in email. And be able to continue moving through our list here. So that's how you go about matching individuals to their profile. Now, you might have noticed on this last person that we had pop up here, Blanca Elias is a name that we don't see below here, but we're just checking to see if there's any contact information that might indicate that this person is indeed one of the people that we have in our system, but might be going by a different name, say they got married, or something like that. This doesn't seem to be the case, so I'm going to type in her name and click Create a New Person. Now this person coming to a class, we'd say that they're an attender at our church. Here's the information listed from their form, and we're going to click Create Person. Now, she's never been in our system, so we can send her an activation so that she has access to the system, and then click Save. That'll match all of those, and then you can just keep working your way through, matching the people, sending activation emails when they're matched, and working your way through the process of matching the forms with the individual that has joined your class. So you'll continue doing that until this whole list is clear. You'll notice here, for this individual as well, that on one form they paid, and on one form they did not. Since there was no payment on this one, we can delete that form response. We'll want to go with the one that has that form payment available here. So that's how you go through and match those that are not yet matched in your groups. Now, if you were to need to share this information with someone else, say you wanted to send an email to a friend who might join the group, you're going to want to send this, copy and paste this link in your email, because this is the one that is used to make the form pop up for an individual person. Now, if you're communicating with our communications department on updating the website, you want to share this link because it's the coding that they'll use so that the button can be formed to connect with your form on the back end. So that's really important. The bottom one, again, is for communication department, updates on the website. This one is for sending it to a person and asking them to fill out the form directly. So those are the differences in how you interact with your form and be able to make sure that the people are being matched and thus added to your group appropriately.